All right, and without further ado, I want to introduce kind of the new kid on the block, but boy, oh boy, she had a baptism by fire already coming back to Rhode Island, and that's Cortney, who is the new director at United Way. I feel a special affinity to Cortney because we're both Pawtucket-born girls and have a great affinity for the bucket, and I know we're very, very glad to have her in the position that she's in, and I know she'll talk about some of the great work that United Way is doing in this space, but I do want to thank, and it was under previous leaders, but many of the United Way colleagues are in the room, but the bond issue that the governor mentioned would not have happened, or the campaign would not have happened and passed if United Way didn't step up to the table in the big way that they did during that last cycle. So thank you very much for that.
Courtney, please. Good afternoon, and thank you, Brenda, and thank you. It really is a team sport. Advocating for the rights of Rhode Islanders is a team sport, and so we're very proud to lead that effort, but the team that we had making that happen was just absolutely awesome. You know, United Way works with community leaders, business, nonprofit partners, and individuals from all sides of the aisle. This is what I believe one of the things we do best. Because our goal and aspiration is we want to improve the quality of life and ensure a strong, productive future for every single Rhode Islander. We believe that working together, we can change lives, right? This is a team sport, like I said. One of the ways that we do that is through our advocacy and relationship building. One of the great things last night, we had our Advocacy 101 training. We had a full house of folks that want to lift their voice and talk about the needs of Rhode Islanders. And for 92 years, the United Way has been focused on fostering collaboration that has raised and addressed these awareness and the state's most pressing needs. And we know that affordable housing is at the top of that list. We believe that everyone, as you've heard loud and clear today, belongs in a safe, healthy, and affordable place to call home. We also know that Rhode Island, it's becoming more difficult for that to happen. What Jeannie Cola so eloquently said the other day, and she's walking out, hi Jeannie, bye Jeannie, is the stress and uncertainty produced by the lack of adequate housing has a dramatic and wide-ranging effect, from student learning, early child care, workforce stability, and health equity. Housing is the ripple effect. The data shows us from Housing Works that 35% of Rhode Islanders are cost-burdened when meeting those costs. 211, we saw 121,000 calls last year. This is an issue that continues to forge forward. So yes, in 2016, our partners in housing, each and every one of you, we've successfully led the Yes on 7 campaign to invest $50 million into solving the housing crisis. Today, we have our new Homes Rhode Island campaign where we work to educate and truly inspire Rhode Islanders to lift their voice and tell their stories and advocate at the State House and in municipalities for long-term investments to ensure not only are we making the right investments, but we're creating opportunities that are equitable in our community. We want to invest in homes. We want to be able to have folks to be able to compete in life and be successful. So thank you for being here. Thank you for lifting your voices to the needs of our community. As one very, very knowledgeable woman I've worked with for a long time told me, democracy is not a spectator sport. We have to step in when it's important. We have to share our thoughts and views. And as Rhode Islanders, we need to help Rhode Islanders. And the best way we can do that is by lifting our voice. So United Way is very proud to be a part of this effort and will continue for the long future. Thanks so much.